Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, my wife says. Thursday morning. It's about 10 o'clock almost, 10 a.m. And me and Walter are sitting here in our favorite chair. Just learned I was looking at a video about Walter today, dachshunds, that they're badger hunters and their legs are for digging holes and their long bodies are so they could squeeze in, and their personalities are little butt heads. He's not, though. Walter's a really sweetheart. He's a real nice dog. He's got a skin issue that I can't seem to fix. We've done everything to him. We're going to try something new today. But yeah, it's just little bumps. Banana and guava?
No, guava.
Yeah, Lynn's making, she takes the guava leaves and she boils the guava leaves, and it's like an antibiotic for people and for animals. So it cured up his back, we had a bald dachshund there for a while, but it's pretty bad. Let's see if I can show you guys. You can look under his neck. Oh, you can't really tell from there, but it's bad. He's got all like a bunch of little pimples everywhere. We think it might be mites. We're not sure. Whatever. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about. Oh, and by the way, I guess this is a rant or a raw rant because I don't take notes. I just make it up as I go. That's raw, I guess. Okay. Anyway, I kind of watch the different Americans, Canadians, Europeans, whatever the fuck they are, and their blogs, and they're all stuck. They get something going on in their brain and then they get stuck on it, or somebody. It's like somebody in their head bugs them. Or like the guy with the bar girls. Every video this guy chats, it's about the bar girls, the sluts, the whores, how good they are, how bad they are, where to find them. It's like, who cares? Dude, if you're into the bar girls, nobody wants to hear your shit. Nobody really gives a fuck. Oh, they listen. Your language is foul. Your ideas are foul. Listen, but do people really care? I don't think so. They're caring of the turds that are come over here and act like you act. I don't know. I'm not mentioning names. And then there's other guys that, all they do is they talk down about specific bloggers. Oh, this guy talks about this. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It's like, get on with life. Just, move on. I got something going on in my eye right now. It's bugging me. Something's in my eye. And it's like a guy, Mike, I think it's Mike's Philippine Retirement. I don't really know. I don't pay that much attention. I watch some of his videos. I don't see anything that he talks about that's bad, good, or indifferent. He just, he talks about stuff that he believes. I don't know that what he talks about is always right, but what I talk about is not always right. So that's, that just goes with the program, but you got to take all of the guys in the Philippines, this is the truth about living in the Philippines. There's no fucking truth. It's his truth for him. It's not your truth for you. You're going to come here and you're going to be doing your own thing. Like I said, my opinion is don't, if you want to come here and decide to live here, fly over here with an airplane ticket. There's a couple of, you have to have a round trip ticket to come here. But I understand that there's some website that you can buy a fake return ticket for like $30. So you're not stuck with doing it. So get you a cheap airplane flight over here. And you can always fly once you're here. If you need to leave the country, you can go to, there's places out of the country you can fly for like $100 round trip. North, like Korea, Hong Kong, you can, cheap tickets. But if you come here, just don't come here with any expectations. Come here with the idea that, if you like it, you're going to stay. If you don't like it, you're going to go back. If you've got lots of balls like me, I sold everything, flew over here, stayed. But I traveled a lot. I knew what it was like. I knew what being out of the country would be like for me. I set it up so I have a mailbox in the U.S. My Social Security goes in my mailbox. I have a U.S. address, and I don't care. I don't care about the rest of it. So it's pretty easy to do. Just don't trip. Come over here, like I said, bring a backpack. Put your shit in the backpack. If it doesn't fit in the backpack, you don't need it. Laundry is ridiculous. You can get any hotel you stay in, even if it's $10 or $15 a night. The hotel will do your laundry. Just ask them, can you do some laundry for me? Sure, they'll do it for you. It'll be dry and then ready to go the next day. Or throw all your shit away and just buy new. Clothes are cheap over here. You're gonna wear. Sorry. You're basically gonna wear shirts, thongs, or Crocs, and pants, shorts. Not very many Americans that I know wear pants or long sleeve shirts. You don't need jackets. Fuck. That would be ridiculous. So a backpack and a few things, toilets. You don't need a lot of toiletries. Some tissues for the bathrooms because there's nothing there. Toothpaste, a toothbrush. Yeah. If you're big like me, a few pairs of underwear because I'm big. It's hard to find ones that fit, but it's doable. My wife found me some nice new shorts. How much were the shorts? $5?
Yeah.
$5 for some 6-pocket shorts, which I like. They're like cargo pants shorts. And like I said, I wear XXX shirts and XXX pants. So what size 40s or 42s? They're hard to find. Filipinos, they're big guys, some of them, but it's not that common. So come here with the expectation of you're going to enjoy yourself, go to the beach, travel around in a bus. Don't rent a motorcycle. Don't rent a car. It's stupid. You don't know how to drive here yet. I didn't drive a car in this country for 4 years, 5 years. Before I decided to buy a car. We used motorcycles only. We did fine. But get on a bus, travel. Travel this island. Travel the island Manila is on, Luzon. You can go both directions. There's hundreds and hundreds of cities. You're not out in the fucking jungle. We haven't even seen jungle since I've been here. We travel all over. And there's some nice amusement parks. There's some nice beaches. There's some nice bars. There's nice clubs. Everywhere you go, it's got something to see. But don't get stuck in the idea that what some blogger says is the truth. That's just crap. They all say the truth about. It's your truth. It's not my truth. I listen to it. I go, well, that's all bullshit. It's not real. Maybe it's real to you. You got to have this kind of visa. Okay, so when you get here, immigration is going to tell you what kind of visa you have, how long it's good to stay there. After that, you're going to, at the end of the 3 months or 2 months you got to go to the immigration office. They're going to ask a bunch of questions and give you some options. You're going to pay the money and you're going to walk out with your visa. It's that easy. It's not like it's this big rigmarole shit. You got a passport? Fuck, my passport expired since I've been here. We went to the consulate, got a new passport. Took 1 day, big deal. Walked in, did it. Hour later, walked out with a new passport. It was no big deal. And it's you guys. It's just all of the bullshit, all of the things you hear, all of the crap. None of it's real. It's real to the person who's telling it. And what I'm saying, it's real to me. Maybe it's not real to you. Maybe coming here with nothing but a backpack won't work for you. I don't know. It works for me. Hey, Mason, how you doing? It works for me. When I came here, I didn't bring a lot of shit. When I moved here, I only brought 2 suitcases or 1 suitcase. I sold all my shit in the U.S. I don't need to go back there. But what about you? I act like I'm tired. I slept last night. I don't know what the deal is. Weather, maybe. The weather's changing every day. We're going from rainy season we're going into rainy season right now. So grounds are wet, the trees are falling down. Typical bullshit. So I don't know. You know, I listen, like I said, listening to these other bloggers, and who lives in their head? That's my answer. The question. You know, it's like there's 3 or 4 guys. All they talk about is the bar girls. Who cares? You know what their experience is with the bar girls and what your experience is with the bar girls is completely going to be different. You know, it's not going to be the same. I mean, you know, you're not going to have the same experience as somebody else, and they act like you are. You want down, baby? And it's the same as living in the provinces. This one guy said he moved into a house in the province and fucking hated it. Oh my God, all he talks is how shitty it was. Well, he got ripped off because he leased a house over the phone or online, and what he got, he never went and looked at. He put a bunch of money down on it. Then he put a bunch of money into it. And then he just walked away from it anyway because it wasn't what he wanted. What? You can rent a house in the province for $100 a month if you want, probably less. Definitely get an apartment here cheaper. Why put up thousands of dollars? It just doesn't make sense. Now listen to these guys, they rent houses that are $600-800. Manila. A couple of guys got condos, $600 a month. Why would you waste your money? I mean, you want to live like you're what? Like you never lived in the U.S.? My house is a nice house, just like living anywhere else. And we have some special stuff here. We have our reptile petting zoo and our dogs and the jacuzzis and shit, but it still just ends up being a house. We have to have nothing special. We built it. It took me 3 years to build this house. And I spent a lot. Don't get me wrong. I did spend a lot of money here. But I didn't spend what these idiots come over here and they get contractors and architects. It's not the U.S., for fuck's sake, you idiots. You want to build a house here, if you got the property, it's got to be in your wife's name anyway. You got to have a wife. You can lease property and build a house on it. You'll own the house, but you won't own the property. And draw a picture. Hire the guys. Do some research first. Find out what the average wage is. And hire guys that you think. Go to the construction sites. Look who's working. Tell them you want to put them to work for you and you're going to pay them whatever. $600, 800 pesos a day, 900 pesos a day. They'd rather work for you than they would work for any Philippine contractor, believe me. Philippine contractors are work, 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 work. Don't stop. Work, work, work. Don't be late. Work, work, work. Yell at them and scream at them. We don't do that. It's not how we treat people. You want to take a break? Take a break. You know, they like working for us. They treat us good. And yeah, you're going to go through a few guys that steal from you. You know, watch what's going on. But if you're good Filipinos that work for you, like you, they're going to watch out for you. Nobody's going to steal from you anymore anyway because it makes them look bad. So they're going to make sure it doesn't happen. And if it does happen, they'll rat them out anyway. Tell you, hey, this guy's stealing from you. You know? So it's not the same as the U.S., you know. And so you can hire a contractor, then not a contractor, but a worker for $800 a day. That's the guy that's in charge. And you might have 2 guys in charge. You might have one guy in charge of all of the ground, digging holes, doing the fences, that, and another guy in charge of doing the house, doing the cement work and the plumbing and the electrical. And he'll tell you, wow, that could have made a big mess. He'll tell you if the guys that you hired are good or not. He'll know other guys that'll work for you for the same money that are good, that he likes to work with. The trick is getting the first 2 people. The first 2 are the ones you want to watch for. And do like me, steal them off another construction site. They'd rather work for you, believe me. See who's working hard, get to talk to them. They're all speak enough English to converse with you. Tell me you're going to build a house, you want some help. Probably a year worth of labor, nonstop. They'll jump right on it. Because they know you're not going to yell at them if they're a few minutes late. They take a little longer break. They leave a little early. If they got a family emergency, we deal with it. We bend. their contractors that they work for day to day, the Filipinos, they don't bend. They make them sleep on the property sometimes. Don't leave. You don't do that. They can. If you're building a house, it's no big deal. But is that us? No, we're a lot better. So anyway, it's a little shorty. 15 minutes, guys. I'm going to get off the screen here. I'm sure you're sick of seeing my ugly ass face. Sub the channel. Say this, buy me a coffee. Just so we can see that the coffee app works. Nobody has yet. Bunch of sour pusses, man. Come on, spend $1 for fuck's sake. If you buy me a coffee, you can buy the dog a bone or something. All right, I'm gone. Have a good morning. I'll be back in a couple hours and do this again. And have a good day. Don't forget to sub the channel, boys and